Welcome. Today, we'll learn how to use Microsoft Dynamics and the Influence Marketing Platform together to create an automated outreach campaign based on buyer intent information as identified by specific website and web page visits. Essentially, what we are doing here is determining that a marketing qualified lead may be sales ready, and we're testing the waters with an automated outreach. We're currently logged into Dynamics and looking at our marketing timeline. From here, we'll go to Workflows and create new workflow. We'll name our workflow MQL Qualifier Potential Buyers Based on Website Activity and save. This will take us to our workflow canvas, where we'll start by dragging out a group onto our canvas and clicking Select Group. In the Select Group modal, we will click on Create New Group, and then we'll select Create Dynamic Group and hit the Next button. This will launch the Query Builder, where we will define the criteria for which contacts will be processed and will receive our automated messages. We'll switch to Advanced mode and create our first set of criteria. In this scenario, we want to find contacts that have a significant level of overall engagement with us. We get to that by putting in criteria that states that their contact score is greater than 10 using our short-term contact scoring model. That model looks at engagement over the past 30 days. The assumption there is that a high recent engagement score is going to be a buying signal. Next, we'll nest in two specific engagement interactions that will further indicate buying signals. Those interactions will be visits to specific pages on our website. If a contact meets either of these two criteria, we want to qualify them for our automated campaign. To do that, we'll switch our operator from AND to OR. First, we'll query for anyone who has visited our website, emarketingplatform.com. We'll then add a filter to specify that the date of the visit was yesterday. We'll do that by using a calculated date that uses the current date and subtracts 1 day. Next, we'll add another filter to confirm that the page that they visited was our features page. We'll then go back and add a second criteria using the same basic parameters: visited our site, emarketingplatform.com, date visited equal to yesterday, and the page visited in this case will be our pricing page. You could also layer in an additional layer of criteria that would be an exclusion group that would automatically ignore anyone who was a current contact or who was already in the sales funnel. For this example, we'll leave things as they are and click the Next button. We'll name our group MQL Qualified Potential Buyers Based on Website Activity and save our group. This will return us to our workflow canvas. Next, we'll drag an email out onto our canvas and click Select Email. From here, we'll search for an already composed email called Potential Buyers Based on Activity Sales Outreach, and we'll click Save. This returns us to our canvas where we can connect our group to our email. With the two connected, we can see that the email is showing a dashed border, indicating that we still have some work to do. We can click the Go to Email button to launch the email in a new window. Let's quickly review the email. First, we can see that the subject line has been personalized with a first name variable. In addition, we've personalized both the from name and the from email address. By doing this, we can automatically send an email from the sales coordinator responsible for this contact. Next, we can move to the Preview and Test step to preview this email. We can preview the results by searching for a contact in the Contact Preview. We'll select our contact from the drop-down list, and we can see that our personalization has kicked in. Natalie, I noticed that you've been looking at the Mfluence marketing platform. Send from Krista using Krista's email address. If we're satisfied that everything looks okay, we can then move to the delivery options step of the email. Here, we'll set a daily schedule, starting with a Sunday delivery at 10 a.m. and applying that to all other days of the week. We could also choose to only deploy this campaign on workdays by eliminating both the Saturday and the Sunday delivery. If we're satisfied with everything here, we can move on to our send step and click Activate to activate this automated email. We'll accept the warning and click Yes, Activate. We can now return to our workflow and click the Save button. With the workflow saved, we can publish, and our workflow will kick off immediately tomorrow morning starting at 10 a.m. and deploy to anyone who meets our criteria. With this step completed, our workflow is now officially launched. Our first email will go out tomorrow at 10 a.m. This example is designed to give you a general sense of how you might execute a campaign like this. There are limitless numbers of ways to customize the work here to suit your own needs. If you have questions or would like more information, please feel free to reach out to us at expert@mfluence.com.